You know what's funny? Good teeth. And my gum actually is red at the top. With most of the situations that are a form of constellation, keeping in mind that as well there is space. And about Uganda, I could say there was somebody put on the newspaper becoming the first space situation, meaning some human beings are space, just like some human beings are phoenixes, and some human beings are constellations. Don't know how I got that. I told Chris Davies or Chris Dolan, and I had a conversation like that about things like that with him. What's interesting is with most of the situations, they make it to Makinje, beautiful fingers, and when you look at those knuckles, it's like in the animation world. Maybe that's what I got slapped with the animation world. With most of the situations, you could end up starving and you think it's just permanent. 3 years and you're slapped to Africa, whereby you actually have to. Could you shut up, birds? Shut up! Shut up! I'm talking here. You could end up. Oh, beautiful ears. And my jawline is now good. Shut up! So at the end of the day, you'd find that you actually end up getting older, growing older, and you are really starving and weak, and nobody gives a shit. That is two ways. There's those that don't do anything for Emma or affect Emma because they are capable of being done to things like that, but Emma as well went through something like that. So I have pineapples I bought, and somebody went ahead of me and made sure that they were not of 2,000 shillings, but they were actually of 3,000, 2,000 shillings and 5,000 shillings. So as I have pineapples that I bought at 2,000 shillings with only 15,000 Ugandan shillings, and I have as well to beat I have to beat as well the Google Maps situation, and I'm always using the Google locations and tags, meaning that at the end of the day, people like Emma have something to eat, and then they're trying to use these Makinje Icebreakers Uganda situations, like the programs manager office, and then the overseer, that is Elvis Herbert Ayesega males, and the Bob Warner Valentino males. Yet they are so challenged as well because these old things that actually got to Denmark, and they were around me from as far as Postbank, yes, Postbank Uganda, to Danske Bank Glostrup, and then they're doing things like this, and then maybe Frank Mugisha behind Taylor Swift was doing this, but I don't look at Frank Mugisha's posts anyway. I wasn't even writing about him. I just figured out that I'm getting to hit so low, like beneath the belt. I'm looking at the Banyankole because I recall something of the metro, but that white woman as well could be anybody. She could be one of these market women, and I have to uplift and say hallelujah. Some people show their palms and then they try to give this whole nonsense of maybe you're related. Any awakened darkened skinned child will never ever like these brown skin market women. Hashtag Game of Thrones and the truth that was offered. I repeat, any awakened darkened skin child does not like the brown skin tones. They want to brown and move away from being brown because they are very much affected by brown. They know that. So if your ass is dark skinned, censored. If your toad is dark skinned, just like MTV used to do, and I don't get along with MTV. Awakened, we don't need a music video to get on MTV. Awakened, we don't need the Bastini's Hot 100 Uganda. Awakened, we are humble as far as just an apple a day or grafting an apple and pear. I told that to the aristocrat while Dublina 3, and even if I'm not accurate, I drew a picture about location in Tinda Uganda, or in Tinda Semawata, and in Tinda Kalinabidi affect people like me so much. But how many times have I been there? Maybe at most 4 times. How many times have I shopped something from there? Maybe at most 4 times. So the old situations that are around Bob Warner Valentino and Elvis Habatayestiga Mills have me so affected from all the way Glostrup, which is a town where I was aristocratic. So back to my point, if I did not do the Psychopath 101, and that was Copenhagen Central Station, all the situations that would be affecting Emma would be sleeping or maybe dead, and then there were these that are awake, meaning the English woman or the Russian woman that used to make it to Grand Imperial 1999 while I was walking back from school. She used to have Zinga Alice, and then two, what I called hairy pie because it's a hairy male and I like that. Meaning, if you're awakened, you know that men that are so smooth could easily morph with a woman. And then, of course, we are not homosexuals. Awakened, we are not homosexuals, but we're just not wanting to get with women. There's something to them, there's something about them. And of course, it means they are very much toppling us in a way. And of course, the males that are mommy's boys or raised by mommy's boys. Hello, David Alumni males. Oh, Takwana Brian, Bashaija Carol, Kabagambi Carol, St. Mary's Chitende alumni, you know what I mean? Or Alice Okuni, Alice Jenakelo, and whatever other alumni like Amber House, Kampala, and Nira Kololo. I mean, you find yourself so constellated that you are Nira Chambogo, and then you became Nira Kololo, but you don't need the national ID. No country needs a national ID. They just need the passport. You find that awakened, you realize that, I need to uplift about so many things, just like I'm actually going into 6 minutes, but I'll just say I could end up becoming old like this and still having to beg for money from men or situations that have female situations behind them. And this is what has been happening today. So I did Psychopath 101, and the people that I'm beeping are actually from Copenhagen Central Station, McDonald's Copenhagen Central Station. I repeat, McDonald's Copenhagen Central Station. And that's the end of it. I'm hitting 6 minutes. Bye bye.